Hi, I'm Miriam Joy and welcome to my studio. I'm so excited to share today's little technique or tidbit with you. Yeah, the video we did before, we did the hollies on the confetti, and as you can see, I've turned those into earrings, and which got me thinking about doing little snowflakes, and I've done an earring and necklace set, and this is so fun, and I think you're just going to be thrilled with this. What I used to do this was I purchased the Snowflake confetti at Walmart, and they were $1 for the set, and there was 36 of the snowflakes in them, and they came in 3 different sizes. There was a smaller one that I didn't do, which would be also great for earrings, a medium, and a large, and they are a little bit bendable, but they're pretty sturdy to make our earrings. So I mean, you've got 36 pieces for $1. You can't beat that. Some of the other product that I'm going to use today is our earring part that you find at the jewelry store to put our earrings on with, and I also have a large and a small jump ring. I am going to use an owl. You also could use a bead reamer or maybe even an ice pick if that's small enough up on top. I'm going to be using my number 0 tool and my number 1 wax design tool as well. And I'm going to be using some pliers and jewelry making, like the, I'll think of it in a minute. The needle nose pliers, but the ones that have the grip to them. And then I also have some little clips to use to cut our brads, and these are actually just paper brads. I found these in the stamp booking section at Michael's, and they're just little gorgeous. You could also use these on any of my other Miriam Joy designs on your gourds as well. So you could make these out of gourds if you were patient enough to cut them, but this just saves so much time and is very cheap to do. So let's get started. I'm going to start by warming up my tools here. I also have my hot glue gun out and some varnish that we're going to use as well, set off to the side here. I'm going to work on the blue ones, and so you can see it just a little bit better. I'm going to actually do the little earring, and let's use the metallic crayons is what I've been using, and I'm going to use silver metallic. And if you get that little I think it's 12 pack or 16 pack of the metallic crayons, it's all got these fun colors for Christmas in them. So first of all, I'm just simply warmed up my tool, and I'm just going to pull that right down the middle. And you know, this isn't going to show up as well, so I'm going to switch over to a white one just so I can show you a white one. I want the design to show real well for you, and I'm going to do the bigger one just so you can see it a little bit better. And this is a great thing about doing it live. You get to see all the real fun challenges that I have as well. And like I said, the only reason I'm doing a little bit bigger one is so that you can see it. On this one, I did both the front and back, so if your earrings turned around, but I did a different design on the back, so that was kind of fun too. So if you have it and it flips around, you still have a design on it. So here we go. Let's just start this. We're just going to pull this right down the middle. This is already glittered and pre-done for you. You're not doing anything. You're just putting your wax right on it. And we're just going up, pulling that towards the middle. And this last one, I'm going to stop. I'm going to show you what we're doing. We're going to actually ream a hole in it. And I'm just going to take it and I'm going to push it down. The reason that we're doing it before we run the wax over it is because it can pop your wax. So we're going to do something a little bit different here. We're going to take this and we're going to put that, and this is one time where if it doesn't quite go all the way, you can get away with doing it again. Now I'm just going to come back here while my wax is still warm and go right through that hole and open that hole right back out. And if you have any of those little crusties on it, just pop them off. Now I'm going to go do the back one so I can do the same thing with it again. And I'm just going to run that one just a little bit further because it kind of got hung up on there. Like I said, this is the one time you can get away with going back over your design. Okay, so we've got our hole in there. And any of those that pop out, just knock them off. So let's go ahead and put the rest of our little designs on our little snowflake here. I'm glad I switched back to the white. So there's all kinds of neat colors you can do. The red, the metallic green. There's several, I think there's 2 or 3 different blues in here. There's a purple, which I really like as well. I'm going to bring that guy up just a little bit more. So we've done the front and the back. And now I'm going to come in. I'm just changing my colors. I'm just wiping it off on a paper towel. And I'm just going to come in here and I'm just going to dot. Put my dots on. And you could come in and pull another stroke down instead of doing dots. Don't get stuck in my design. Think of something fun that you would like to do. Or you could pull 2 strokes from the side and put a dot in the middle. Whatever you would like to do there. Now to save time so we can get on with our video, I'm just going to do the one side. And I'm going to take my little jump ring. And I've also got a jump ring. If you've never seen one of these, instead of working with both tools, you can work with one of these instead. And you can hold the jump ring in there and just bend it. Instead of using 2 tools, whatever works for you, it's not a big deal. So I'm going to put this jump ring in, but first I'm going to make sure my small jump ring is completely closed, because I find it easier to not open him, because he's harder to close because you don't ever want it coming undone. So I'm going to put him on there as well. And the reason we have to use 2 jump rings is if you only put 1, your snowflake will hang sideways and won't hang straight. So we have to do 2. So we're going to close that up. And we're going to want to make sure that we have this jump ring nice and tight. And I just squish it down. So I already have that second jump ring on there. And it's easier for me to adjust this one than it is the small jump ring. So I'm just taking the earring part and I'm just moving one back. I just moved it forward and I'm just laying it in. And we want to make sure that we've got what we want towards the front. If you're going to put your little design on it. And there, I have it hanging right. So now I'm going to close it up. And we're going to tighten it. Now at this point in time, because these are going to be worn outside, it gives me something to hold on to. So I hold it like this, and then I go outside and I spray it with my clear glaze triple thick by Krylon to hold that in place. So that otherwise it's too hard and you have to worry about the front and the back sticking or something like that. So now let's go ahead and put our center on. After we pretend we varnished it, we're going to come over here and we're going to take our brad and we're simply going to cut it off. I'm just pulling these out so I can get a nice smooth cut. I just love these brads. These are so gorgeous. They're really coming up with some pretty ones. There's also some pearl ones that are really pretty as well. Look how pretty that would be in the middle there. If I can catch the little slippery booger. See that you could do the pearl as well, and that's really nice too. But I'm going to do the little bit sparkly center. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hot glue and I'm going to glue it right in the middle. Now be careful when you get ready to pull away because you have the strings, and the strings can melt your wax. So we want to get rid of all those little strings, and then we're going to drop this right in the center. And there you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday gift with your earrings and your necklaces This is just so awesome. I'm so excited about this. I can't wait to hear your comments about this. If you check out my website at miriamjoy.com and at Facebook for all these new fun things that I'm always putting up. And feel free to email me and give me any comments at art@miriamjoy.com. And I really hoped you enjoyed this as much as I did. I want to give you little ideas and tips so that you can enjoy the holidays and just be thankful for God's season. God bless you and have a great day.